I'm on the last drop of my favorite perfume. All right, let's go.
I feel like I haven't gotten on here and like chatted like in a minute, especially from the car. I feel like the last car chat we had was back during Vlogmas, so I feel like we need to bring that energy into February of 2025. Today I wanted to like come to the screen and share some like big sister advice that I feel like I haven't really given on here yet, which has to do with like professional development and making sure that you are creating the career of your dreams and you are doing the things and taking the risks and not getting complacent in your day-to-day lives. And I kind of want to share with you like the experience I've been having and like encourage you to step out of your comfort zone in 2025. I want you to live the life of your dreams. And honestly, we spend a majority of our time every week, 5 days, 8 hours working and having corporate jobs. So you deserve to make the most out of that. I know a lot of people dread corporate and they dread their professional lives, but we don't have to. Like, life is what you make it. So if you find yourself kind of unhappy or unsatisfied or complacent in your day-to-day lives, I feel like this video is really going to help inspire you to get back on track and take shit back into your own hands. Because the one thing about life is it's your life, and what you want might not align with what everyone else wants or what everyone else wants for you, and that's okay. But you have to kind of take control of it at some point. And you want to do it before it's too late. You want to do it before, it's time for that promotion that you've always wanted, and now you don't have the certificate that you could have gotten, but you're just lazy. And I feel like that's where I'm at. Like, now that I'm turning 25, just saying I'm turning 25 is crazy. Like, I don't think 25 is old, but it's just such a defining age. Like, I've lived an entire century, and I feel like I have all this knowledge that I want to share with you guys. I don't know. It's like the birthday juices have entered the chat. I've been taking this opportunity to kind of like check in with myself and see like, am I on track to what I've wanted to do? And when I was 22 and I started in this job 3 years ago, I had different goals for myself. Like, my goal was to find a job after college and like try to make some money and figure my life out. And I feel like over the last couple of years, I've really mastered life. I feel like I've mastered life as an adult. I've mastered paying bills and working a full-time job and having to navigate the corporate space. And now that I'm comfortable in the industry that I'm in and in the career that I am, it's like, okay, what do we do now? It's like, you did a great job. You did what you said you were going to do. Like, but now what? And being in this space with so many people who are doing jobs that I've always dreamed of doing, it is so inspiring to be like, okay, like, I'm so focused and like zoomed in on the day-to-day life. I'm not even like looking at the bigger picture. And that's something that I feel like comes with perspective and time, is always remember to look at the bigger picture. Never get so focused on each little task that you're doing that you forget what you're doing it for. I think a lot of us forget our why, and we forget that inspiration that got us where we were. And as we kind of progress, we kind of lose our footing in what our long-term plans are. So for me, I had so much pressure on myself that I don't know if that was external pressure or internal pressure or the both, but I just knew like, okay, like, you just graduated from a master's program when you're basically 21 years old. You need to make sure that like your shit is together. Like, you need to go and like change the world and get these jobs and like make your family proud and like be an inspiration to young women everywhere. And I feel like I almost put that unnecessary burden onto myself that nobody really put onto me. And I've been trying to like prove my worth to everybody around me except to myself. And I feel like as women in the corporate spaces, we always have to prove ourselves. It's like, we talk about things like DEI and like being the only woman in the room. And it's like, I feel like I'm always having like overcompensate or over explain like my qualifications be where I am, that I almost started doubting myself. And this week I had the opportunity to talk to probably one of the baddest like women I've ever met, who works in Japan. And, she was talking to me about how she got to her role and what I could do to get to her role. 'Cause I asked her, I was like, hey, like, you're kind of doing my dream job. How do I get to be where you are. And I feel like speaking up for yourself and being loud and vocal about what you want in life, what you want in your career, what you want in general will help you get there. The more that you speak something into existence, the more believable and obtainable it becomes to you. But the more that you tell other people about your goals and dreams, they're able to help you and guide you and maybe connect you with other people who can help you become more successful. I want you to be so loud and proud about what you want and the life you want to live, because if you're not doing it, no one's going to do it for you. Like, no one is going to be out here advocating on your behalf if they don't know what they're advocating for. There's nothing wrong with being loud, just don't be loud and wrong. So just make sure that you know what you want and you go for it. Even with my current job and my boss, like, I've been very, like, open with her. I was like, girl, like, I want to work abroad. Like, my 5-year plan is working abroad. And my company is international. So I'm on the right track, but sometimes you get so focused in on what you're doing now, and it's like, oh, like, I want to be working in Paris. Like, this is not Paris. This is the ghetto. Anyways, with that being said, the month of February, as you guys know, I've really been trying to better myself in small ways every single day. This environment, this space, this convention has really motivated me and pushed me into the next level of, okay, what can I do to realign my current life and goals to help me build my professional career? I feel like I am trying to do a complete revamp of my entire life, and trying to find what I want to prioritize is almost overwhelming. And that's why I've broken it down into bite-sized pieces. Like, what can I just do today to set me up for success tomorrow? Like, I don't have to do everything right now. I just need to do one little thing today to spark that motivation, to spark that, ignite that fire within me to get me going. And with that, like, realigning my goals has been, like, huge for me, especially with my birthday coming up. Like, who do I want to be when I'm 30? Like, who do I want to be in 5 years? What does that look like? Who does she look like? And I've been feeling pretty interested about it. Like, I'm feeling pretty, excited to go for gold. But I just want to remind you guys that the time is now. Like, stop waiting around. Like, you need to get your shit together. Some words of encouragement that I just want to throw out there. Because honestly, you probably need it. And that's why you're probably watching this video, is because you are looking for that spark to really reunite that flame within yourself to go after your dream life. And for starters, I just want to say, I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm proud of you for even recognizing that you're not living the life that you want to live, and that there's changes that you want to make. That takes a lot of balls. Like, it takes a lot of guts to look at your life and look at the things you do every day and say, you know what? Things are going okay for me. Nothing's going badly. Because that's the thing with life. We always wait until things are going badly or things are going our way, and then we want to make changes. But it never hurts to be proactive. And today you're being proactive. And I'm proud of you. Like, look at you going above and beyond to take the first step in changing your life. Taking accountability for your actions is rare. And you are trying to make a difference. And I think that's pretty cool. And I'm proud of you for doing that. If you're at a point in your life where you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling overwhelmed, take this time to reset. I think we've overconsumed all the content of January 1st, reset, reset, reset. It's okay to take a February reset. It's okay to take a Monday reset. It's okay to take an hourly reset. You have to do what works for you. You don't have to feel pressured by the external world and what everyone else is doing to find what works for you. It's okay to just start over. And my piece of advice for this is, honestly, sometimes it's better to keep that to yourself. I feel like the more that we share with people and the more we talk about our goals and wanting to reset and wanting to realign, a lot of people feel like that's like an opportunity for them to give their feedback on what you're doing, and it's not. So if you're a little bit shy or embarrassed to reset or realign or do a complete revamp, don't be. And take this time to really tune into who you are and kind of like focus in on you and like grind for you. And sometimes results are the best form of communication. Just showing people like, hey, this is what I wanted to do. This is who I wanted to be. Welcome. This is her. Hi, nice to meet you. Is okay. Sometimes you don't have to do the work up front. Sometimes you can just do the work on the back end. Like, oh, like, okay, yeah, I did that. Outside of the corporate space, this is like a perfect example with wedding planning. Everything that I'm doing with my wedding planning is not in real time. Like, everything that I'm sharing is things that have already happened, that I've already processed, that I've already, did I get an accent? I've already enjoyed, because comparison is a theft of joy. And sometimes I feel like when I come on this channel, I'm so vulnerable and I'm so open to you guys because you're like my friends. Like, I want to build that community here. I want to build that transparency with you. And in order to do that, I have to be honest. Like, I can't get up on here in front about life. I guess I could, but like, that's not authentic. That's not me. And one thing about me is I'm almost too authentic. My mom says I could tone back just enough to, keep it cutesy, but it's just not who I am. With that level of transparency comes me being vulnerable, and the more people know about you, the more they can hurt you, and that goes for all spaces. That goes for work, that goes for life, that goes with any extracurricular, any place that you allow yourself to go. Is the more vocal you are and the more honest you are, the likelihood of you getting hurt and the likelihood of you getting discouraged comes very quickly. Because you can have a conversation with your boss and say, hey, like, these are my goals, this is what I want to do, my 5-year plan, and they might turn around and be like, oh, why? Like, why do you want to do that? Like, who do you think you are trying to do that? Like, that's not what I had planned for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, people sometimes take what they want and kind of project it onto you, and I'm so grateful that the family and friends that I keep don't do that. Like, especially right now with getting married and like getting pregnant, like, nobody has said anything to me. Everybody just kind of like, hey girl, whatever you're doing, we support you. Like, and it's honestly refreshing that I don't have to feel like I have to put up a front to be myself, because I don't know how much time I have. And I don't want to waste any of it being somebody who I'm not and not being true to myself. So remember, like, you are allowed to reset, refocus, realign as many times as you need to feel comfortable and confident in the life that you're living. There's so many people everywhere. Give yourself the grace to start over, to start small, and to refresh. Give yourself grace. Don't be so hard on yourself, and give yourself opportunities to be in spaces with people who recognize you and want to help you get to your goals, who want to help you achieve your dreams with no spite to them. I've noticed the older I get, jealousy and envy is very present in everything that we do. People are going to be jealous. Like, if you're getting your goals and you're thriving and you're being successful, people are not going to like it. People don't like to see you doing better than them. I tell you this every single week on here. So sometimes it's better to just move in silence. And again, show the results. Don't show the process. Nobody cares about your process, which I think is the one thing I'm trying to do different on my platform, is I think the process is just as important as the results. But the thing is this. Let's do fitness influencers as an example. You could be a size 0, 80 pounds, and eat and work out for 10 years and look like the baddest bitch, like one of the Greek gods, like body on point, on fleek. And there'll still be people who underestimate and doubt your authenticity and your efforts. And they're just like, oh, she got a BBL. Oh, that's fake. She didn't, oh, she's fake. She didn't work that hard. People don't want to give you credit for the hard work you do. People don't believe in hard work. People just want results. And I'll be the first to tell you, anything you want in this life doesn't come free. It doesn't come free of money. It doesn't come free of time. And a big thing that people forget is time is currency. Don't forget that your time is currency. There's nothing wrong with working hard and long hours towards something. That's just how it is. So if you feel like, your goal might be a little bit bigger, that you can't just commit a little bit every day, start with a little and start getting bigger pieces along the way. Anyways, with that being all said, I do think I like the productivity content. I think I'm going to start sharing more like study with me, reset with me videos, because y'all seem to like it. Yeah, all 100 of you. I got 100 new subscribers since I started this challenge. So 100 is a little, but God, if I had to stand in front of 100 people right now, I would still eat it up. I'd still eat it up. But I think we never give ourselves credit for where we are. I feel like 100 subscribers is a lot of people. 2,000 subscribers is a lot of people. I'm on the route to 3,000 subscribers. And I'm so, so excited to do it with you guys and take you along the way. But never put yourself down. Never give up. Never back down. Never what? Y'all thought I forgot about that? Just because I deleted TikTok doesn't mean I don't remember things, okay? With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to a day in my life here as a part-time corporate baddie, but also a young lady in her 20s. I just want to share with you guys that you can have your cake and eat it too. You deserve to have the best of both worlds, and I'm going to show you right here on my channel. Made it back to the hotel. It's time to change for tonight.
Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.